end with this verse. Afterwards, we're going to have an opportunity for you to take communion elements. The Bible says that when you take communion, you need to examine yourself. May I encourage you to go over these kingdom principles. Find out what's going on in your life. Let you know you're not stuck where you're at. God set you up before you were even born. God has been hustling the enemy all this time. Oh, you think you got him. You think she's going to quit. You think he's going to give in. You think he's going to retire. You think he's going to run away. You think she's going to do this? Watch. I set them up for a comeback. Genesis chapter 50, verse 20. This is Joseph talking to his brothers who sold him into slavery. Don't you see? You planned evil against me, but God used those same plans for my good. He let the devil think, oh yeah, my plan is working. God said, go ahead. Go ahead, work your plan. But at the end, I'm going to show up and go, ta-da! He used what? The same plans. Well, I don't understand why I got to go what I've gone through. Because they're not God's plans, they were the devil's plans. But he's got a surprise ending. You're not going to lose it. You're not going to get lost. You're not, hello? Isaiah said, I'm doing a new thing. Whoop! You didn't see it? There it is. It just burst forth. And notice this. Don't you see you planned evil against me. That's what the devil did. But God used the same plans for my good, as you see all around you right now. Life for many people. Kingdom key number 12 that I want you to get out of this Destined to Win. His purpose is to set you up to be a blessing for others. What you're going through is a blessing for others. The stuff that I've been going through the past month and a half and so forth, I've had a lot of people come up, and I thank you for it. Say, wow, Pastor John, you're such an encouragement. I don't see how you do it. Are you getting this? And I'm not trying to bring kudos or attention to myself. I don't do it. But Karen and I, we have adopted a saying that helps us. It is what it is. But God has the final answer. God is the final answer. We're just going through the process. Are you getting any of this? God set you up a long time ago. What you are facing now, God is going to turn that around, and He's going to use that so you can become a blessing to others. Okay? You have been set up, okay, for a comeback. Why? Because God's going to use you to bless others. I've had people tell me, well, you have every right to be bitter and discouraged, and then what for? It's a choice. Well, you have every right to be depressed. It's a choice. I choose not to. I've taught it for years, and I still see believers who've been with us for years depressed, discouraged. You know what that means to me? Job security. You didn't get it now? Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Maybe the year following. It's a choice. You can choose to be bitter. You can choose to be angry. You can choose to be discouraged. You can choose to be disappointed. I can choose to take it out on my wife. My wife can choose to take it out on me. Or we can choose to recognize this is a satanic attack, but God is going to give us the glory out of this. It's all on how we look at it. But I couldn't do that unless my inside hadn't changed. Because years ago, why is this happening to me? This is not fair. Come here, child. Take that to your mother. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Come here, wife. I'm going to chew on you. This is all your fault, husband of mine. You're a failure. Look at you. You're a poor excuse of a man. This is my job's fault. They overlooked me again. We like to blame everything and everybody instead of just realizing, you know what? I don't care how it got started. But I'm not going to end up here. Why? Because God set me up a long time ago, before the foundation of the world. He said, son, you're going to go through some stuff. Don't worry. If you'll just obey me every step of the way, I'll fight the battle for you. I'll be with you. You're going to hit some overwhelming obstacles. They're going to want to plow you under. But if you'll just do what I tell you to do, if you'll just apply my word, if you just do what is written, instead of going off, just kick back and grin. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. As blood runs down my lip. Oh no, none of you holy saints know what I'm talking about. You're going to go through some stuff. You're going to face some trials. You're going to face some tribulations. But I'm going to fight this battle with you. He said, what? With you. What we want him to do is fight the battle for us, and we don't want to have to show up. But he said, I'll fight it with you. Are you getting this way? Do you know the Bible tells you how to enter into a conflict? How to enter into a problem when a problem starts? When they went to war, the children of Israel, who did they put in front? The praise and worship team. Huh? So when you're going through something, you need to get some praise and worship on. You don't need to get that old cowboy song. Come on, cow died in the pasture yesterday. Dang, dang. And my wife and dog ran away. Dang, dang. And I sure miss my dog. If you play a country and western song backwards, everything comes back. Are you getting any of this? You've been set up. And I don't know if you caught it today. I pray that you did. But God says, I did it right now. While those words came out of the preacher's mouth, I did it. You didn't see it? What? It's bursting forth. It's yours. It's my good pleasure to give you the kingdom. The devil thought he was taking you down. I said, no, go ahead. Work your plan. But just at the last minute, it's like watching Star Wars. That's what I always associate with watching Star Wars. They're going to blow up the Death Star. It's not going good. They need reinforcements. They're fighting everywhere, the bad guys. And here comes the Millennium Falcon to help clear a path. It's like the Lone Ranger and Tonto showing up. It's like Batman and Robin. Holy water canal, Batman, what now? I just happen to have the solution in my batarang, bat belt, bat everything, hold everything but the kitchen sink belt. That's how God is, man. He's got a bat belt that has everything. Yeah. Well, I don't like Batman. Let's not go there, okay? You got the gist of it. You've been set up. Right now, you're on a comeback road. Life is about to become very, very excellent for you. Amen. Not because I said so, and not because you believe it, but it's because he said so. Now, what do you need to do? Stop jumping in and out. Make up your mind to have a made-up mind. Let your yes be yes, and your no be no. Anything else is evil. Don't say yes today because you were encouraged, and don't say no tomorrow because you get a bad report. A bad report is not the end of it. A bad report simply means that the devil goes, no, let's give him some more opposition because I know I can change their mouth. Hello? Yeah. Give somebody a high five in your room. Let's do this for just a moment. We're going to begin to hand out the communion elements.